Let this video begin. If you know me, and you know me on Facebook, I'm going to show you this, okay, if you can read it. Teva, T-E-V-A. Can you see the Teva? Okay, now that you saw that, I'm going to tell you what it's all about. In my pictures, I have a pill. Now, Teva is the company that took over the creation or the duplication of Seroquel. And in my pictures a couple of months ago, what has happened is a friend of mine, it always seems like a friend of mine found this for me, a friend of mine, because it's all of you. It's a little bit of me, but it's mostly all of you, because there's more of you than there is of me. But for me, there's all of me, and a piece of me is for all of you. So we're going to keep it the way we can, the best we could, the way it is, right? So let me find out where this pill is. I'm going to find this little teeny little article and then show you. Here it is. I'm going to try and see if you can see this. I don't know if you can see this, okay, because my camera seems to be working a little bit. See, this is one picture I wanted to get you to see, and this is a pill, 7286. You see it? Okay, now I'm going to get rid of it and put back the screen so you can see me. You know who I am? I'm me. Oh, part of me. Well, all of me, if you see my mouth, but most of me, if you hear me all. Yeah, so like, I don't know, I've been scratching my head and saying, hey look, there's a cop pulled over the guy for speeding. Hey look, 2 hours later, that same cop, he just gave somebody a ticket for parking too close to a stop sign. Last year we had 768,000 of some sort of committed crime. How stupid are we? Are we that stupid? Have they made that many rules that we can't go around it anymore? You smoke a joint, you go to jail. You have a plant in your backyard, don't disturb anybody. They take you to jail. They occupy your mind, they occupy your money, they occupy everything you do. Even the media you read in the morning, you can't even say what's real anymore. I mean, look online. How many media areas can you go to that are actually telling you the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and only the truth? But we're so dumb. They hide it from us, they bullshit us. It's all about money, man. Fix the money, fix the power. You fix the element that makes the wheel go round, my friends. You fix the element of the money, the power, the ingredients of the difference of why we must change and why we must climb into evolution and what is the price we must pay to climb. Well, the more the merrier, they used to say. So if we have kids, we can give them jobs, but can we feed them? Can we actually clothe them? Or will it just take a little bit more time and just say, that's it. 6-7 billion people on the earth, we can't take no more. Is it our judgment to say to everybody, no more children? Who's to say to the next? And the consequences we all must pay. Other than this and the sense of the matter of understanding is who's to say what? And the voting? Oh, hold on a second. Let me vote. Yeah, I just voted. There's not a system online that we have to run to the polls to listen to them spend millions and billions of dollars. It shouldn't be run that way. It should be run so we can see it clear. Have clarity. Clarity brings on truth. Truth brings on justice in an easily manner other than he said, I said, they said, we all said. Look at the video I got on camera. Well, it's not admissible in court anymore because you showed it to me too early. That's a whole bunch of bullarchy. They catch you, you got it, you're in trouble, that's it, go to jail, come on out. Feed the people in jail, clothe the people in jail, but in jail, they all want to take over for what's going on the street because of money again. Oh my God. Number 5, do you want to see what money is? The percentage of everything is the dollar sign on the 4 and the percentage sign on the 5. 4 and 5, 5 and 4, 99 Jupiter. 45, when you add up on your keyboard, 1 through 9 equals 45. 54 is the love of all zeros. Why? Z-E-R-O equals 54, L-O-V-E equals 54. 0 equals 64. 64 and 54 is 108, and that's actually the totality of the direct equation for counting the first floor and the last floor of the Twin Towers. Don't forget, 1 to 100, you have 298 to come into. Take away those 2, although 1 starts before and ends after, because the 100 is in the next section. You're counting the other section when you're only counting when you ended from 9, sitting in the circle of life. I wanted to show you a picture of something. You see this monkey? I'm going to try to see. Let me see. Is that a good area to hold it? Okay. I'm going to show you another monkey now. It's on somebody else's page. Let me find the page. And I've had so many people talking to me, I can't find the page. And here's the page. Okay. Alfred Weber Lambert. I'm going to show you. There's a monkey here. Look, he's crying, his eyes are over here, his ears. At the same time, it looked like two Chinese men trying to hold up this, or this one on this side, as his ears. Somebody says, arise. I see two of the same letter. Or, if you take a look at the lines in the field, this would be 2, 4, 5, 8, 2, 5, and 8. This would be 3, 5, and 7, which is missing. So we have to continue. Anyways, I didn't want to tell you that. I just wanted to bring you back because of the monkey face, which is right there. Again, you have that monkey face, or you have that monkey face right here. So to put you back on mine so we can see each other face to face, I have to line this up. Where are we right now? Yeah, like, how dumb are we? If we want to protect, so we bring the armies home, okay, they make sure they're protecting up in the space, down by the oceans. Where else do they have to protect? Downtown. Who's coming downtown? What are you going to protect downtown? There's a lot of people downtown. If you have too many people protecting, you're taking out and wiping out the space of downtown altogether. What are you looking for? Who's looking for what? Who's upset? I know I spoke to a person the other day. It happens to be my father. He says, what are you looking for? I said, I'm watching out for the future. I said, the future keeps on coming. Every time I get up in the morning, it's tomorrow. I never get up today again. I get up tomorrow. Go to bed? Yeah. When are you going to get up tomorrow? Unless I go to bed after midnight. After midnight. Sing the song. What else is there? Oh, yeah, we just commit all kinds of crimes. We're just such bad boys. Oh, the color of my skin, and the shirt I wear, and the color of my glasses, and the language I speak. They're putting you to jail and charging you for everything because you're not doing it their way. And who said it was their way? If you went in Quebec and found out the different races and the different languages, if we all split up our languages, there's no more French in Quebec than there is Hebrew. You made us French, but we're not French. I'll speak French every day, but I'm not French. You cannot, if you bring the tigers in, they will not turn into lambs. When you bring somebody from another country and tell them to speak French and then show them all the new laws and make them into your puppet, so when the next vote comes in 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 years, it's all lined up that you win all the time because we're all being paraded around like clowns. Family in French is famille. When you say famille, you spell it M-I-L-L-E, which is like thousand. Mille means thousand. The other thing I want to say is T and H that I didn't bring up in my last video. T and H can stand for thousand. It can stand for time heaven, and it can stand for the 10th moon of the 9 moons of the cycle of 260 days, which is 5 days a week. To tell you in short, 52 weeks a year brings you to the 260 days, which only in 9 moons, 9 times 2 is 180, and 72 is 252 days, and 260 days of moons, there's 8 days missing towards the next moon. Or 20 days missing, 8 days used. The 20 days plus the 8 equal to T and H, which is time heaven again, and the communication with the rotating moons in our solar system. Now there's a lot of things also to bring out, but in French, the most you can get, okay, this word is said 80. 4 times 20 equals 80. 4 times, but the most you can do the 80 is 19 times. Why? Because of Sugar Mountain, Copper Mountain, they took the copper off the mountain and they're showing you what they're going to do with it next. You got to think of the copper, you got to think of the penny. There's a reason the penny came off the market. It could be part of Matrix's illusion within our own mind. Tick, tick. Oh, I'm thinking, oh, look at that. I'm thinking different. A penny. Oh, you have to have 5 of them in order to make any sense at all, right? 19 times 80. 9 times 80 is 720. 10 times 80 is 800, makes 1520. 2015. 80, 99. It means 80, 10, and 9. It means 99. It's also the Star of Bethlehem. In my vision, inside my head. Doesn't mean Bethlehem, doesn't mean Jupiter anywhere. Okay? But there's a lot of numbers that when you put together, okay, like love and fox, they come out to 99. Agent 99, spirit angel of man. She was the in-between communication. She was the woe of all men, the women. 3 by 8 is 24, 3 and 8 is 11. 3 by 24 plus 11 equals 35, and that's the egg. Agent 99, she was a woman. Another thing I want to show you before I go is the NASDAQ. The only place to get to the NASDAQ is here on your keyboard. See the Z? You see the N? When you put it this way, N, A, you can use the Z, D, A, Q. It's all in those, one on the top, one on the bottom, the first 3 letters, NASDAQ. That's the way it sounds, that's the way it looks. At the same time, we can say San Diego Zoo maybe. We can say DNA, we can say Sad Dan, Sad Ace, or Sad Ass, or Playing in the Sand. I'm just throwing things out at you because I want to end this video. 11 minutes is long and more than enough. Other than we didn't speak about this stars and stripes, the reasons why. I added the S at the end so we can use the letters in between, transmission, angel, and the tri, which means a tri-P. Okay, and I don't know what it is. I didn't figure it out yet, but I know it goes together because it all goes together. We just have to figure out what our right question is and then say, okay, if this is the question, that's the answer. Raphael, 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Certainly I've missed something. Certainly I didn't mention something. And tell me one thing, I must have made a mistake. Lock me up. Because I made an error. Instead of waiting for them to come here, it's cheaper if we just all go there. In fact, if so many of us go there, the whole place, imagine being like little ants. And every time you go somewhere, you take a little rock off. And if they send too many people to the same place, and all the rocks are gone, because their rocks were gone, to start the whole thing, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus, we're always making mistakes. And they're hiring people. They're hiring people that are taking other people and putting them away. Who are these people that are believing in these laws? You have to, if you're a policeman and you don't believe in the law, how do you capture the person? So they're only going to make policemen learn that, capture the law, and put these people away because it's a new law. We got a new law. Got to put you away this year. Wasn't like this for 100,000 billion years, but now it's a new law because you're a human being and you understand. But when they manipulate you with so many laws and you no longer understand which is where, it's all your fault. Because then they bring out that new law that says you're required to understand the laws. I believe that if there's more than a certain number of laws, and that would be 10, Moses, 940 times 2.5, 2350, times another 2 or 1.5, if I got that right, brings the time of Jesus. Now, if we multiply it 2 more times, we come out to 1880. Plus 8 is 1888 because of the movement between the 7 key and the 9 key, which brings a different division now that the 8 key is in between with a different value, only for the reason that because the 7, 8, 9, and when the birth came in, traveling into the 8th position, but calling 9 number 6 only because 8 is taken by the heavens and it is higher because it is a space. It's a space that takes up a lot of place. It's not a man that fits into place at the end of his life. 6 feet down, 2 feet up, twiddling his toes, and thank you very much. It was a beautiful day. Thank you, everybody. Raphael, 7286, and I think we're doing it all wrong. That's the problem. We're just all wrong all the time. Gotta let it be. Just gotta let it be. It's all wrong. Which way is it going to be? Just gotta be. It's all wrong. Thank you for watching this video.